defense. And these are categorized from 5, which is the lowest level, to 1, which is the highest level. Level 5 is avoidance, and that means to move away from the attack. A level 5 is perfectly good and it's perfectly valid, but it leaves you the least options. Okay, so if you want to counter-attack after a level 5, if I sway back, I then have to come forward to initiate an attack. Okay, so level 5 is the lowest. Level 4 is to block. That is to physically stop the attack, which might be a palm block, a shoulder block, it might be a smother, elbow block of some sort, that kind of thing. Now, with a block, that's better than an avoidance because it gives you the option to counter-attack, but you're putting a piece of yourself in the way of the attack. So you might incur some injury by blocking their technique. Level 3 defense is where we start to engage the opponent and we're starting to get to the tipping point where we're probably creeping ahead in the conflict. And this means to redirect their attack. So as their attack comes in, you don't block it, you redirect it. So this would be things such as a parry this way, a cap down, something of this nature. Okay? Now this is getting to the point where you can simultaneously counter-attack. Level 2 is to evade. And we separate avoidance from evade. It's our personal definition, but avoidance is to move away from, and evasion is to move alongside. So, for instance, if you've got a bus bearing down on you, you wouldn't necessarily avoid it because, well, you probably can't outrun a bus that can go 50, 60, 70 miles per hour. But you could evade it, which is to sidestep. Okay? So evasion is a higher level than avoidance because whilst you evade, your opponent, if I slip this way, I don't move back to avoid, I move sideways to evade. His attack misses me and I can hit him without slowing him down. You see, a redirection will interrupt him to a degree where it will slow down his forward progress. If he comes forward and I hit him as he comes forward, that's one of the best ways to get the shot. Now, level 1. Level 1. Have you heard the saying, attack is the best defense, or good offense is the best defense? Well, this is quite true. Attack is the best defense, so attack is level 1. Attack, taking the initiative, is the most effective way of indulging in combat. In mutual combat, such as kickboxing, MMA, Thai boxing and the like, this is mutual combat. This means I agree to fight you. Now, in that circumstance, we agree to fight 2 rules, 2 rounds, with a referee, and it's all nice and fairly friendly, fairly cooperative. But in a street fight, you very often don't get a chance to block, or slip, or dip, or avoid. The idea with a street fight is get to the nitty-gritty and attack. So, these are the 5 levels of defense. Avoid, block, redirect, evade, and attack.